بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear students of Organizational Behavior course, today inshallah we will continue chapter 2, attitudes. In the previous lecture we define attitudes and we discussed the main components of attitudes, the major job attitudes within the organization, and also we discussed the approaches for measuring job satisfaction and the causes of job satisfaction. And today inshallah we will continue and we want to know what are the main outcomes of job satisfaction and the 4 employees' responses to job dissatisfaction. So let's start to ask the first question: what are the main outcomes of job satisfaction? First of all, the job performance. As we said before, that there is no direct relationship between satisfaction and the job performance, but there is a relationship between satisfaction and the productivity. Productivity which is related to organizational performance, not on the individual performance. Okay. Also, we can say that performance will lead to satisfaction. High performance will lead to satisfaction. Okay. Of course, with good working condition, with good management, with good leadership style and motivation. فإحنا بنقول إن البرفورمانس الأداء تبع الشخص أو تبع الموظف ممكن يؤدي إلى اللي هو الرضا. لو أنا كان أدائي عالي فبالتالي أنا سأشعر بالرضا داخل المنظمة، لكن طبعا بوجود تحفيز، بوجود ستايل معين للليدرشيب، بوجود working condition مناسبة. فمثلا لو كان حتى الموظف أداؤه ممتاز داخل المنظمة لكن لا يوجد أي تحفيز من المدير، فبالتالي هنا سوف يشعر بعدم الرضا. Okay. Job performance, happy workers are more likely to be productive workers. So satisfaction will lead to productivity. Some researchers used to believe that there is a relationship between job satisfaction and job performance. Okay. Individuals with higher job satisfaction perform better, and the organization with more satisfied employees tend to be more effective than those with a fewer. يعني العبارة صحيحة إنه individuals اللي هم شعارين بال satisfaction عالي، فبالتالي هم حيكون أدائهم عالي، فبالتالي حتزيد البرودكتيفيتي تبع المنظمة أو البرفورمانس تبع المنظمة بشكل عام. okay. ولكن خلينا نقول مرة ثانية إنه ما فيش شيء بيثبت إنه في direct relationship between the satisfaction and the performance. But satisfaction, it will lead to high productivity. Okay, or it have a relationship or has a relationship with productivity. Okay. A second outcome of job satisfaction is the organizational citizenship behavior. So what do we mean by organizational citizenship behavior? Simply when the employee is talking in a good way or positively about the organization, helping the others, so we can say that he is or has a citizenship behavior. Okay. So job satisfaction should be a major determinant of an employee's organizational citizenship behavior. Organizational citizenship behavior includes people talking positively about their organizations, helping others, and going beyond the normal expectation of their jobs. The evidence suggests that job satisfaction is moderately correlated with organizational citizenship behavior. So there is a moderate relationship between job satisfaction and the organizational citizenship behavior. People who are more satisfied with their jobs, of course, are more likely to engage in citizenship behavior. Individuals who feel that their co-workers support them are also more likely to engage in helpful behaviors than those who have antagonistic co-worker relationships. Also, individuals with a certain personality traits such as agreeableness, conscientiousness, openness are more satisfied with their work, which in turn lead them to engage in more citizenship behavior. Okay. And finally, individuals who receive positive feedback on their citizenship behavior from their peers are more likely to continue their citizenship activities. Okay. So employees with an organizational citizenship behavior, they are always talk about the organization in a positive manner, even they are criticized it. This criticism will be in a constructive way, not in a destructive way. Okay. Another outcomes of satisfaction, customer satisfaction. Satisfied employee appear to increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. So if the employees satisfied, so they will treat the customers more effectively and more efficiently and provide the service in a right way or in a professional way. Okay, so we can say that satisfaction has a direct effect on customer satisfaction. Another impact of job satisfaction is life satisfaction. Some research in Europe indicate that job satisfaction is positively correlated with life satisfaction, and our attitudes and experience in life spill over into our job approaches and experience. So there is a relationship or a direct relationship or a correlation between job satisfaction and life satisfaction. إذا الشخص شعر بأنه بينجز في عمله، مرتاح في عمله، الوركينج كونديشن جيدة، التعامل جيد، في عنده نوع من الموتيفيشن، فبالتالي حيكون في عنده job satisfaction، وهذا حيأثر بشكل إيجابي على life satisfaction in general. Okay, now we wanted to talk about the impact of job dissatisfaction, or in another way, what happens when the employees dislike their jobs. Okay, فهنا حنحكي على model contains two dimensions. The first one, constructive and destructive response. The other one is active and passive response. If the employees has a destructive and active response, we call it an exit response. Okay, what do we mean by the exit response? The employees in this area or search for any opportunity to leave the organization, and those employees find there is no hope to improve themselves, so they seek for another job. Okay, exit response, direct behavior toward leaving the organization, including looking for a new position or resigning. Okay, the second response is the voice response. When the employees have an active and constructive response, it is called a voice response. Okay, what do we mean by the voice response? Here the employees try to improve the situation or doing anything to improve the factors to move from the dissatisfaction area to a satisfaction area. Okay, so the voice response include actively and constructively attempting to improve conditions, including suggestion, improvements, discussing problems with superior and undertaking union activity. ففي الvoice response بكون الموظف يعني حابب بأي طريقة أنه يحسن الموقف وينتقل من مرحلة dissatisfaction للsatisfaction، فبكون active، بحاول أنه يحسن، بحاول أنه يطور، بحاول أنه يحكي مع الآخرين عن مشاكله بحيث أنها تنحل. Okay. طيب في loyalty response هنا بكون employees passively acted to the situation. فبالتالي هم those employees waiting to the condition to be improved. لكن هم those employees aren't contributed to change or to improve the situation. Okay, they hope the situation to be changed. تمام، هم بيأملوا انه الحدث يتغير او dissatisfaction تتغير، لكن ما بيكون لهم دور او بتحركوا بحيث انهم يحسنوا الموقف او انهم يغيروا من dissatisfaction لsatisfaction. هم مجرد انهم بينتظروا. So they are waiting for a condition to improve, including speaking up for the organization in the face of external criticism and trusting the organization and its management to do the things right. Okay, so loyalty response, the employees constructive and passive. The last response is the neglect response. Those employees do nothing about the situation and leave it to be worsened. Okay, neglect response, it is passively allows conditions to worsen, and it is include a lot of absenteeism and lateness from meetings, and efforts will be reduced, okay, and a lot of errors within the organization. Okay, those are the main 4 responses for the employees who dislike their job or the impact of job dissatisfaction. Okay, also job dissatisfaction sometimes will lead to counterproductive work behavior. So how we can define the counterproductive work behavior? It is international employee behavior that is contrary to the interest of the organization. So it is contradictory with the organizational interest. So if we can identify, or the organization can identify the predictors of the counterproductive work behavior, we can lessen the probability of its effect. Generally, job dissatisfaction can predict the counterproductive work behavior. People who are not satisfied or dissatisfied with their work or with their job become frustrated, which lower their performance and make them more commit to counterproductive work behavior. Okay. Another outcomes or impact of job dissatisfaction, the increasing the absenteeism rate. Okay, we find a consistent negative relationship between satisfaction and absenteeism rate, but the relationship is moderate to weak. Okay, العلاقة ما بين dissatisfaction وما بين الabsenteeism في علاقة، ولكنها يعني تصنف من ضعيفة إلى متوسطة. Generally, when numerous alternative jobs are available, dissatisfied employees have high absence rate. But when there are few alternative opportunity to leave the organization for another job, dissatisfied employees have the same low rate of absence as satisfied employees. بيحكي لي انه في علاقة ما بين انه انا لا اشعر بالرضا وما بين التغيب عن المنظمة. اوكي، ولكن يعني العلاقة من ضعيفة لمتوسطة، لانه احيانا خلينا نحكي انه انا لا اشعر بالرضا، بس بحب انه يكون البرفورمانس تبعي عالي، بحب اثبت جدارتي، ما فيش اصلا فرص تانية انه اطلع من المنظمة، فبالتالي حيكون absenteeism rate تبعي منخفض. لكن كل ما اتيحت الي فرص واوبشنز تانية موجودة في سوق العمل، هتلاقي في عندي لا علاقة قوية ما بين dissatisfaction والabsenteeism rate. Okay. The last outcomes or impact of job dissatisfaction, turnover. Okay, the relationship between job satisfaction and turnover is stronger than between the satisfaction and absenteeism. Overall, a pattern of lower job satisfaction is the best predictor of intent to leave. The job embeddedness. What do you mean by job embeddedness? It is to what extent the employees connected to their job and community, and which has resulted in an increased commitment to the organization. Okay, so the connection to the job and community that result in an increased commitment to the organization can be closely linked to their job satisfaction and probability of turnover, such that where job embeddedness is high, the probability of turnover to be decreased. So the persons who have a high job embeddedness or a connection to their job and community, the turnover will be decreased. Okay. So that's all for chapter 2, and this is the end of chapter 2. Thank you for your listening and good luck.